have arrived. Good. I have been waiting to show you this. When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Null, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. When I traveled to the planet in wild space, I found the members of the Force Enclave that I had not been able to reach. They were changed by what they endured there and by what we found, what you are about to see. Darth Null possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Null could speak to someone's most hidden desires, reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization. She was looked down upon for this by those who believed she shared power with the unworthy. She could find no favor among her kind. Darth Null took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Null taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary. But eventually, Null made a connection with someone she did not intend. A being of dark malevolence, the Sith Emperor. He hunted her down, using her own power against her. Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Null locked many of their secrets away in the ruins my team discovered. Null and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Null's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Null.
If the Emperor made her Darth Null after she was captured, who was she before?
She was no one. At least, not after she was expelled from the Jedi Order.
Darth Null didn't just build her lightsaber with Jedi resources. She was a Jedi.
For a time. The account of Darth Null's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
Every time we learn something about Darth Null, it adds more pieces to the puzzle. And we still don't know what she did that inspired Malgus's plans.
But now the truth has come to light. If Malgus wanted to hide it forever, he failed.
All that you found about Darth Null, why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings, rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen, a revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
Why won't the Three let anyone know what's in this vision? It could be something that affects them.
Just as they refused to explain the contents of the vision, they refused to give a reason. It is their right. The Three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision, but they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
Malgus's plans could mean the end of the galaxy as we know it. What more of a reason do they need?
Perhaps they think there is nothing in this vision that would help you. However, you have the opportunity to convince them otherwise. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The Three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance, Perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. With luck, they will be receptive to one with your gracious reputation.
I don't want to cause a diplomatic incident or anything. Do you have any advice?
Be conscious of the struggles of Voss. Be considerate of our views. Little else is needed. Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
Greetings. I am Maiden Jar. This is Kodum. Sonoray sent word that you would be joining us. You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character? Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voska are fully restored. We understand that you hope for an audience with the three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal?
Tran viemongi ho vabaka vihutroi quatu fulam. Vostran fiti mi kukonwa. Quanta elapa umatwanyaudan piokotova. Kumniku waibam luichotai fai layangor sun elam sayo.
They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling.
Vuavaska, bam king kungham trongwan lao, the chow troksha.
Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same.
Boyisigro, umak, ramba, gabafute.
The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured.
Then vudagan achnan choktontai, vebegor nesafun.
Do not worry, friend. I will guide the outsider every step of the way. It will be quick. Go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual. This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it. Good. Now you must wash the ash from your hands. Use the basin. Thank you, outsider. You are free to enter the Shrine of Judgment.
Tran viemongi ho vabaka vihutroi quatu fulam. Va mingwang gam jiwan kwamak gilan va. Ne so fun de kon da neva eak nagnan ni matan. kundi tremoja pot kummasang. Kwai kong ni bao le ching tong doro ngao. Ni go wai tap wai chakanan. Kumong ni wai he trio lei. Kumong ni go wai bam lui cho tai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Kumong ni go wai bam lui cho tai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao da chao trok siya. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Vet nå what ding no tang mo. Nambo mong bon tulran kati kumin mo ko nambang. O kung kung sa am doting namani halay may. Kontray kwa vai tram namaya chong dito. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trom wan lao da chao trok siya. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Yet naman tatay lo voy damok. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Kung ni ko wai bam lui cho tai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. Den förvådagan aknan tjocktontay väbegor nesafun. Why chakanan, kumongi why he triolei. Den förvådagan aknan tjocktontay väbegor nesafun. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trom wan lao da chao trok siya. Get that trimmin trolley von to cook a toy. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trom wan lao da chao trok siya. Vet nå what ding no tang mo. Ni go wai tap wai chakanan. Kumongi wai he triolei. Nam juak di kong ropa lang ni nagkakamaki. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trom wan lao da chao trok siya. Ni go wai tap wai chakanan. Kumongi wai he triolei. Den förvådagan aknan tjocktontay väbegor nesafun. Kung ni ko wai bam lui cho tai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. Kontray kwa vai tram namaya chong dito. Nei så fundi ko nagda nei va ei ak nagnan ni matan. Ni go wai tap wai chakanan. Kumongi wai he triolei. Vai devendang corta di lavat.
Eyes on the floor. Do you hear me? We can't have you running around messing things up.
Kontray kwa vai tram namaya chong dito.
What did I just say about not moving? Stay put. It's for your own good. Heads up, we got an intruder! Stand down now!
Den förvådagen ahnan tjocktontei, vebegor nesafun. Vi går tapwa chakaman. Kumongi, wai hetriolei.
Lumbo mungambun tuturulan, katehe kumni mu konamvan. Kumnue jiwai mam lui chao tapai luengor senao lam la sao.
Kumniku wai bam nui chotai fai lai angor sun nei lam sayo. Nei so fundi kon da nei va ei aknan ni matan. Ni go wai tapwai chakaman. Kumongi wai hetriolei. Kumniku wai bam nui chotai fai lai angor sun nei lam sayo. Nei so fundi kon da nei va ei aknan ni matan. Den förvådagen ahnan tjocktontei, vebegor nesafun. Ambo mongbon tulran kati, kumin mo ko nambang. Ni go wai tapwai chakaman. Kumongi wai hetriolei. Den förvådagen ahnan tjocktontei, vebegor nesafun. Nei so fundi kon da nei va ei aknan ni matan. Hunting trang vindong fa lengirich mung kumuludiwa. Lam juak, vi kong ropa lang nid nakakamaki. Den förvådagen ahnan tjocktontei, vebegor nesafun.
There is a considerable amount of Gormak technology in this.
Yet naman tatalo void damok.
How did the invaders come to possess this?
Huavaska, bam ki ngungham trongwan lao, the chow troksha.
I appreciate your honesty. The actions of a few should not reflect the will of all Gormak. The truce stands firm.
Mong yan li yang mutam she du gai kuka.
You are correct. The next step is to learn all we can about them. Our researchers will study this device and divine its purpose. Doing so will allow us to track the invaders and avoid unnecessary destruction.
Ni go wai tapwai chakaman. Kumongi wai hetriolei.
Your actions have given us leverage in this fight, but the harm done has been extensive. Our work in the Shrine of Contemplation was already behind. Zerka's presence has thrown the reconstruction into chaos. Some damage can be repaired. But if we cannot complete the restoration, it will leave a lasting scar. Until the work has resumed, the three will not turn their attention to you. Your offer to help is a telling display of empathy for both the Gormak and the Voss. I want you to understand why all this is so critical to us. You are very skilled at what you do. Rare talent combined with training that sets you apart. Now, imagine you are part of a society that works to hone your abilities to a greater purpose. Our shrines are built for this singular purpose. But now those shrines, built over generations, are destroyed, reduced to rubble by the Eternal Empire. In that moment, it was as if our eyes were shut. We were cut off from our purpose. We do not restore buildings. We ignite our purpose once more. Until we find that light again, everything else, the invaders, the truce, the relics, is secondary. Perhaps. But as I said, we cannot risk chaos in the tunnels because of a random search. Never fear. There is much to be done. We need help in ways other than stopping the invaders. Offer your skills, and the three will notice. Do you understand?
Huavaska, Pamkin Vungham Tromwan Lao, the Chow Troksha.
The importance of what they do cannot be understated. Now, I must update the three on the situation. They will be understandably curious about how the invaders obtained Gormak technology.
Meet no what Dino Dangmu. Den för Vudagan Achnan Chok Tontei, Vebegor Nesafun. Onding Trang Vindong Fa Lengirich Mung Kumodiwa. Kumniku Wai Bam Lui Chotai Fai Liangor Sun Eilam Sayo. Ang Pak Kinoto Minfu Drojin Trangan. Den för Vudagan Achnan Chok Tontei, Vebegor Nesafun. Ve kum ni go bang lai, cho fei tak chong la tam so.
You have our sincere thanks. As to our ongoing Zerka problem, our researchers have some information on the device you recovered. They confirm the purpose of the device, to locate objects touched by the Force.
Oh, kum klum sa bam do ting na mani, how lay mai.
Why would an arms dealer like Zerka hire mercenaries to find these items? Why risk war for a remote chance of finding something they cannot use? An ugly thought, but I accept the truth of it. Once we became aware of what the device can do, we feared what Zerka might find in the depths of the Shrine of Contemplation. You should begin your search for the invaders there. Stop Zerka, and bring anything you find back to us. Do this for us, and your audience with the three will be secured.
You do good work. How you handled my incompetent colleagues back there. Beautiful. It will save me a lot of paperwork when I report back to Zerka. Why, thank you. No, I leave that to my companions. I'm here to navigate the ruins, spot the valuables, that kind of thing. But let me explain the situation, with a little added detail. The Voss keeps all kinds of dangerous objects lying around. That's why we're both here, yes? We know some would make powerful weapons, in the right hands. The Gormak understand this. I do have to hand it to them. Their ways with technology are impressive, second only to Zerka. They could turn the right artifact into a new balance of power. Yes and no. The deal with the Gormak was a convenient opening. Getting any assets down here is next to impossible without an introduction. I told the Gormak that I would provide specialized Zerka weaponry so they could protect themselves. We both know it's a matter of time before this truce falls apart. All I asked in return was access to the Interpreter's retreat. For research. They agreed. What you have there is the prize. It's a record of the Jedi's influence on the ancient Voss. Normally, I don't need an armed escort to retrieve historical documents, but in the right hands, this one could severely undermine the truce. We get the Voss and Gormak fighting again. This world is open to Zerka operations, weapon sales. Oh, the possibilities are endless. I expected that. A shame, really. I do enjoy speaking with professionals. Now, I do need to be on my way, so I'm going to hand this chat over to my good friends here. It's been a pleasure.
Did you speak to Makif about the broken relics?
Thankful Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
I will visit him later. Perhaps he will take your words to heart if he hears them from both of us.
Nesafun de Kondaneva Eaknan Nimatan.
I understand. But this relic cannot leave Voss. However, you may tell the Jedi they are welcome to any information from this record, as a reward for your service. The same offer is extended to you, Kodum. Of course not. There is still much to do.
Huavaska, Bam King Bungham Tromwan Lao, the Chow Troksha. Trani den Mo Shekam, Bargut Matin Shong.
Thank you. It would have been disastrous if outsiders possessed this.
Thankful Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Thankful Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
As am I. It reinforces my enthusiasm for all that is left to do.
Kumniku Wai Bam Luichotai Fai Liangor Sun Neilam Sayo. Thankful Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Nesafun de Kondaneva Eaknan Nimatan. Nigo Wai Apwai Chakanan. Kumongi Wai Hetriole. Huavaska. Bam King Bungham Tromwan Lao, the Chow Troksha.
I look forward to hearing them. Kodum is right. You have done much to be commended for, outsider. The three have taken notice of the progress the initiative has regained. They know who deserves the credit for this accomplishment. Interesting recommendation. Before this artifact is returned to the Shrine of Contemplation, I will see that its contents are shared. At least within the Shrine Restoration Initiative. If that is all, you must be eager to return to your original purpose. You are granted the audience you seek, and I am proud to have helped you earn it. Whatever knowledge you pursue, I hope you find it. May the words of the three guide you to your victory.
It is time. The three have asked you to appear before them. Your actions have left an impression, a rare achievement. They are waiting for you now.
You aren't coming with me?
It would be best if you went alone. There are some questions I have yet to resolve with the three.
What are you talking about?
When the Eternal Empire threatened the galaxy, my presence in your alliance was understandable. But much has changed. The Outsiders' wars no longer concern Voss. We have our own struggles. The three want to know why I do not return and continue my duties as a mystic. After I joined the Alliance, I no longer had access to interpreters who could derive meaning from my visions. For the first time, my actions were determined by my own decisions, and a Voss who chooses to remain with outsiders is a Voss who is forever looked upon with doubt.
I won't turn down your help, but I don't want to cause problems between you and your people.
You bear no responsibility in my relationship with the Voss. The choices I have made are mine, and I do not regret them. You have given me the opportunity to lead, to help others face uncertainty. That is a greater purpose than I ever found as a mystic. I have kept you too long. The three will be wondering what has delayed you.
Outsider, do you understand the importance of this meeting?
I may not know much about Voss, but I know this moment deserves an appropriate amount of respect, which I'm prepared to give.
Your insight does you credit. I believe you are worthy of the knowledge we plan to share. There has been a vision. Its contents are disturbing.
Life will be reshaped. Scales unbalanced.
A wave of change rises and falls, beyond the reach of Darth Malgus.
And as he dreams, he awakens a great power, one that will tear the galaxy apart.
If you know all that, you must know a way to help me stop Malgus.
It is not so simple.
Should Darth Malgus perish, this catastrophe will transpire more quickly.
I don't understand why you're keeping this vision a secret.
To protect Voss.
You are familiar with the visions experienced by our mystics. The role these prophecies play?
You'll have to explain it to me.
The mystics' visions are our guiding principles. They are infallible. Our ideals, our laws are shaped by them.
And from these revelations, the interpreters show us the path, the decisions we must make to preserve our home, our way of life.
But in this vision, we see no outcome. There is nothing to guide us. The interpreters are united in its meaning.
The three, the Voss. We can do nothing. We are powerless.
This shrouded prophecy will come to pass. The foundations will be shaken, the pillars raised. The chaos is unavoidable. But whatever is to come from this, it is you who will choose the fate of us all.
Our destiny is in the hands of an outsider. Do you see why we shield our people from this?
You shouldn't lie to them about this. Your people are capable of protecting themselves, but if they don't know about this vision, they won't be able to.
We will think on what you say.
Whatever part you play in this, enemy or ally, none of it will happen without you. You must be ready. we will be waiting.